Submit. Shit.
Damn.
Yo, this is your gotta know that TV.
What's up, man? It's your boy Mike Blaze.
Of course. Chad Money.
This is your gotta know that TV.
Gotta know that.
Yeah, man.
Yo, a lot's been going on, man.
Always.
Good and bad, man.
First off, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. That's
Rest in
the
peace,
name,
John
right?
Thompson.
John Thompson.
Rest in peace, Cliff Robinson. Uncle Cliff.
They always die in threes, it seems like, too. Like,
Yeah.
Chad was like a inspiration to like life, because he was just doing a lot of amazing things, coming out with great movies at the same time. Colon cancer.
Yo, he shot like four of his Jackie Robinson in 2013, but the last four he shot, he had colon cancer.
Black Panther.
Black Panther,
20,
Five Bloods,
21
21
Bridges, a few other films, and
He had a lot of inspirational roles
inspiration.
that like it carried beyond just his acting, because he was acting for a whole culture of people.
Yeah.
So it's like, you got kids, they're crying, they're like,
Yo, fuck COVID, man.
Even adults. It was COVID?
No. If COVID wasn't here, they'd have started shooting Black Panther.
Oh.
They would have started shooting months ago.
Oh, and another one's coming out?
Yeah, part 2, but I guess that's gonna be delayed for real.
Wow. So they're gonna have it? Obviously got to get a new Black Panther, huh?
I read some shit, some Marvel shit. They was like, I don't know if it was Marvel, I don't know where I read the shit, but it was talking about getting an Infinity Stone, bringing Michael B. Jordan back and having him play the Black Panther as a good guy.
I wouldn't like that. His role as Killmonger was dope.
So what do you do now?
Nah, I think
So what do you do?
dope. I think that's dope to make him come back and play the Black Panther. Yeah.
So what do you do?
Let him do it.
It's gonna be
You don't
hard.
recast.
It's gonna be hard to recast.
You don't recast.
Why? Why not?
That's not right.
They're gonna have to
They have
recast.
to.
They already put the money into Black Panther 2. Everybody that was in Black Panther 1 is ready to shoot. Like, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, but everybody else got to still make that bread. So they're gonna have to recast it somehow, or you have to use CGI. It's something they're gonna shoot that film regardless.
It's a way to redo the story.
Gotta know that.
You gotta know that.
I don't think so. R.I.P. to him. R.I.P. to John Thompson too. One of the premier coaches, black coaches in NCAA history.
Well, the first to win a chip, the first to win that whole NCAA chip.
First one.
He put a lot of guys in the into the league.
Pat Ewing.
Pat Ewing, Knicks, baby.
Allen Iverson, Alonzo Mourning, Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah.
The list is crazy, and all those guys. all those guys is like in the Hall of Fame. Like he put a lot of Hall of Famers in the league. Like so.
And Allen Iverson gives him the biggest shout out all the time, because he said he saved his life and all that. Like, without him, he wouldn't be who he was. So that's a big thing right there.
Bad news,
So,
Virginia, man. Them kids was coming up hard out there.
yeah, man, that's a big loss though. John Thompson, R.I.P. And
He gave him a shot, man.
yeah. And another one we lost, Clifford Robinson, man.
Cliff.
I was a big fan of Cliff Robinson, Portland Trailblazer days, man.
Headband.
He was a dog, man.
Headband,
He was a dog,
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta remember in the league, man. The league back in the day had these guys. It's like, yo, this guy. I don't know how he get 20, but he gets a 20 a game.
we just looked it up.
We just looked it up.
Just Google it. I'm like, yo,
Numbers.
he averaged 20, 19, 18.
I
I'm
knew
like,
he was good, but I
I
didn't know he
know.
was.
I thought he was a 14 13er, but he's averaging 20 a few years.
Which we should have looked.
I think he was the number
he an
2.
all-star?
See, now I look at it, I think he might have been the number 2, because it was Drexler and then Clifford Robinson. Who else?
Yeah, he was never the main dude.
No, he was
never
the
the
3.
main
No, he played the 3 though. He was a small
Good.
forward.
number 2 guy.
He was the number 2 guy on the team.
Might have even been the 3rd though.
I think for his career, he's mostly like the number 3. Like, to compare him to somebody now would be like he wouldn't be a number 2 guy. Like he would have, CJ McCollum is the number 2 for the Blazers now. He'll be like Melo. Melo's the number 3 guy for the Blazers now.
Oh, man. Shit. He's putting up 21, 19 a couple years. Melo ain't doing that right now.
When the playoffs he was, but
damn, son, he went the second round, 36th pick in the second round.
That was a good pick.
And balled out, made the team. Because normally the second round, 36 picks, niggas,
They don't even have 36 picks
anymore.
Well, Gilbert Arenas was a second rounder. He balled out.
Yeah.
It's a lot of notable second rounders. Like, not trying to say like he was the only one, but there was a lot of notable second rounders. Rest in peace to my man Uncle Cliff, man.
Subject also,
basketball, they just boycotted.
Oh, yes. I was just saying this earlier to him. Like, I think that shit is a joke to me, yo. If you're gonna boycott, if you're gonna protest, you're not gonna play. Don't play. They shouldn't have came back to start. They shouldn't have came back and brought.
Why shouldn't they came back though?
Because we're fighting for something.
At the end
right
of the day,
now.
you still have to feed your family.
Well, we gotta work something out. As a fan, I want to see the league back, but as a black man,
we'll touch that. We'll touch that. But I think they shouldn't. They should not fucking play
at all.
All right, but here's the thing. Here's where they missed their target, right? When Kyrie was saying people shouldn't play, Kyrie was injured anyway.
Anyway, he couldn't play regardless.
So he couldn't play regardless.
I didn't take him seriously saying it.
So it's hard to listen to
Dwight said it. Dwight Howard said it too, though. And they're on the number one team.
Yeah, so Dwight Howard's not.
So
Dwight Howard's not a face no more. If Dwight Howard said this in 2009,
but he's making millions, and if he's like we were talking about earlier, that 12th man on the team, Antetokounmpo's brother, who's you know what I'm saying, probably not making fucking.
But he has his
$20 million for his contract.
That kid is good though. He
has
his
here's the thing.
No, but all right. So what about someone else?
guys
Say what about I'm on the end of that bench and I'm not a star player.
And you're making $1
and
million.
LeBron is like, no, we're not playing.
I mean, here's the thing, right? Listen.
How am I gonna eat?
Here's my take.
This is what you gotta know. He about to take.
Here's my take, right? Cool. I understand the 12th or the 13th man, they're not gonna get that check, but right. Listen to this though. If we was to not start playing again and we was to go outside, let's say we're in the NBA, we're NBA players. We was to go outside and we was gonna protest, we're gonna fight for the cause, we're gonna do this, we're gonna be there, we're gonna do that, put our money to this, it would die down after a while. People would be like, all right, they still out there protesting, it would die down, would die down, would die down. Let's start playing. The minute something we don't like and owners don't support our cause, shut it down. So when they shut it down, the shit was on, what's that? Laura Ingram show. It was on this show. Oh, these guys is getting paid $1 million. Why they crying? Oh, they're crying because people are getting murdered and shot down and they're getting cold-blooded on TV. The camera's like nothing's going on. Like it's so when they shut down, they got MLB to shut down. Hockey didn't shut down at first, but hockey the day later they shut down. So now you're making shit shut down. So now people's paying attention to what you're doing. Because somebody's losing money.
This Jacob Blake shit was unbelievable, bro. Like after watching, you didn't see all this protesting going on, all this us fighting for rights and everything, and you still didn't think at all to like, damn, I'm gonna be on TV, I'm gonna probably get locked. Oh, like
I mean, you don't even think just to like throw a gun at him,
something, anything. You shoot him 7 times.
Did you see his face? Did you see the guy that did it?
Yeah, I seen his nasty
with the bike
face. Yeah, like. Disgusting.
Yo, but
disgusting.
It just that shooting right there goes to show you, right? Back in the 90s and early 2000s, we had no cameras, no camera phones, none of that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of guys is in jail now off of cops saying the cop is gonna believe the judge is gonna believe the cop more than they're gonna believe the person that supposedly commit the crime. You know what I mean? So they're in jail with no footage of anything. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Yeah, you didn't do it. Whatever. Now it's footage of everything.
Rodney King was one of the first things we finally caught on camera. You know what I'm saying? So when they seen this, they like, shit, this happens all the time.
And then they get off?
And they got off.
That's every last one. That's when the riot. That's the riots.
LA riots. I mean, LA turned
the Rodney King riots.
Yes,
they were
turned
called
up.
Rodney King riots.
I mean, so
tore that shit the fuck
besides
up.
Rodney King, is so many other people in jail now from things that they really didn't do. They planted stuff on people. The guy got caught with this much weed and they put that he had this much weed, or you're in jail for this amount of weed, a little ounce of weed, and then they throwing a book at you over an ounce of weed.
Like I was watching a Yusuf Yusuf Hawkins documentary on HBO. Shit was like really amazing, and how the kids came over to Brooklyn, whatever, to Bensonhurst, and they're going to pick up a car, and then all of a sudden, like the white kids came
up. It was
a
fraudulent deal, right?
No. The white kid, they get to the wrong neighborhood, and the white kids came over thinking that another girl brought black guys over to fight them. So then, you bringing niggas over to my neighborhood? So they ran down on Yusuf and his two friends, and ended up in an altercation where they shot him and killed him. A racial attack. And come to find out, the dude from Hot 97, Patty Duke, I think his name was, they got rid of him because he was there when it happened. I don't think that was cool though, them firing Patty Duke for him.
Patty Duke is white or black?
It's a white dude. That's a white dude. That
I don't know what he did behind 97.
He was like the film director. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes film director, whatever type shit. But they fired him because he was there when that situation occurred. Damn, why am I being? I get it for the culture, I guess, but like
crazy,
I wasn't there. I didn't do nothing to this guy.
You know what's crazy? That we're so sensitive. We're so socially sensitive right now, but like we're getting tore the fuck up by police, and nobody cares about us. But we got to care about everyone else's little feelings that they have. Like, nah, man, get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't think he should have got fired, unless
Me personally,
I don't know the backstory, but like, what the fuck is that?
He got
the white kids.
Did he get convicted of a minor crime? He didn't get convicted for the murder. He got convicted for like disorderly conduct,
some
right?
shit like that. And he got like probation or some shit like that.
Yeah. So he was working for Hot 97 for how many years?
20 years. 25 years. He was.
And you fired him?
And you fired him because he was there. That's like you going to the store or whatever with your people, and they end up beating the shit out of somebody and killing them. But I didn't do it.
I look at shit differently. I look at shit differently. You know why?
Y'all fire him, but Lil Kim and them have fucking shootouts in front of the fucking
the
spot.
Snitching? No, I'm playing. But
this shit really happened.
That's a fact.
She did a time.
What was supposed to happen?
No, they were banned from High 97.
They're still banned from High 97.
No, they're not.
Oh, she can go back up there?
I don't know if Lil Kim can, but the other...
She's still banned. She can't go up there.
Oh, okay.
But C's who was banned?
I think C's,
the Little Kim,
Noriega, Capone.
They used to shoot out in front of that shit.
Yeah, I remember the shootout. You know what I'm saying, but what did you expect?
I'm saying
you went out of that.
You banned them for a little while, and they can come back, but then you fire him, like, just because he's white, and it's.
I guess that had to
But being so socially emotional right now,
like I was about to say, I look at shit differently. I want these people to go back to work. I want, like, they're firing teachers, they're firing people that work in warehouses or whatever. So when they blow them up on Instagram and Facebook, I want them to go back to work with the black people they work with. I want them to go back to work. Yeah. And I want you to face those people. I want you to face those people and be like, yo,
right.
Who was you talking about when you put that post out that they're animals, they should all get locked up? You look at me that same way? Mm-hmm. You look at him the same way? He's black. You look at him the same way?
What if they say no?
No, you're my guy, but you don't know him, but you think all of them should get locked up, but not me because I'm your friend? Mm-hmm. I want them to get confronted. Like, I get that companies is like, yo, listen, we don't want them to be associated with us, but I also want them to be like, yo, listen, go back to work at least for 2 weeks and get confronted by all your coworkers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so hold on.
And I mean, like, yo, you're gonna see me in this fucking
and he was just sitting there, at work, somebody.
Yeah, facts.
I'll be icing him too.
Hey, Deshaun.
Ice creaming the shit out of him.
Hey, Deshaun, how you doing, Deshaun? No, fuck you, nigga. Like, what was that shit you talking about on Instagram that I seen? Fuck you, Derek.
Yeah, that's a fact though.
Yeah. Oh shit, bro. But nah, man, like.
Something gotta change though, man. So I just don't know what to do. Like,
it's hard to change shit when they're raised. If you're raised to hate of race, like they're animals, they're dirty, and this, they're the reason why you don't have this in life. They're in trailer parks, they're in this, they on welfare, they on Section 8 too. Yeah. But they're telling growing up, the reason why you don't have what you want to have, little Billy, is because they doing that.
Black guy right here.
They're the reason why you don't have that. So you growing up poor, just like the black person growing up poor, but in their mind, they're the reason why you can't have what you want to have.
We should hate you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
we're not raised. We're not raised
such
to
a
hate.
forgiving culture.
My mother never raised me to hate nobody.
Yeah, we're such a forgiving culture. Bro, we're not even mad half of the time at the white people for what they did to us. You know what I'm saying? You guys make us want to be mad.
Imagine we was.
Yeah, they know if we all got together.
They'll blow us up.
Nah, they've
done it before. They fucking set Tulsa on fire, bro.
They messed up, bro. Central Park had a community like Tulsa. They messed it up too.
Whenever we start, getting together and banding together and really getting on the same accord, they don't like that shit.
Redlining. They made sure that redlining back in the early 90s, they made sure that we can't get loans to build up our own communities. They said, no, you from this community.
Oh, yeah, redlining, yeah.
You can't have this, you can't have that. Wow, New Rochelle, while fucking Westchester County, them places, they got to build their whole communities up. We weren't able to get them same loans. So you know what happens with that? We can't pass that generational wealth. Yeah. We can't pass that back down. You know what I mean? So
how can we change?
So you growing up, your dad had to work. He had to work to get everything he earned. Your parents had to work to get everything they earned. They growing up, all right, we're gonna give him this house, and he can sell his house if he wants. He's gonna be set up for life. He can sell his house for $300,000. He still got a head start. You know what I mean?
How can this change?
That's still educating. That's still education, though.
You just gotta keep educating yourself.
I mean, as far as what of course you're just talking about, like, you gotta be willing to invest, save money. Like a lot of foreigners, they'll move all into one place. Mm-hmm. And
6 of them living on top of each other.
It'd be like 20 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like say we're talking about the Asians or whatever. We all working, we all stay in one spot. You get a hair salon or you get a nail salon, you get a shop, but like they stay there till everybody's set up and got their own. They all stay in one spot.
And guess what happens? Everybody gets their own cribs and houses, and then they pass it down to their kids. And when their kids is 16, they start work. They got jobs already. They don't gotta go get working papers, go find a job, go this. Their kids is gonna inherit that Chinese food business. They're gonna inherit that nail salon. They're gonna inherit the dry cleaning business. What they took over. Those are 3 things they took over. And what's in every hood? Nail salon, dry cleaning, and Chinese food. Mm-hmm. Every hood. Liquor store, they own that too.
You gotta start investing.
You know what I mean?
That's basically the key.
That's educating because they're obviously able to go to these banks and get the loans there. So it has something to do with credit. It has something to do with
credit.
Savings.
Get your credit up, y'all. Get your credit right. That's
I got a thing we should all do, right? If you got a group of trustworthy people and you save up 10 bands each, 10,000 each, you got 10,000, I got 10,000, I got 10,000, my man Ronnie got 10,000, my man Live got 10,000. Let's put it all in one account, right? Make sure his credit's up to par, whatever. Let's get that one loan.
Niggas don't trust each other.
They don't trust each other.
Continue. Go ahead.
No, you're right. They don't. So
that's fine. The nigga that says it first is the one that doesn't trust anybody.
Who says stuff like that?
You
a lot of people don't trust.
No.
I know it's from.
I trust my brothers. Like y'all, like, but that's a fact.
I can put 10 bands in his hand, and I know that if he fucks it up, he'll work to give me that 10 bands back.
100%.
And he knows that the same thing.
And I feel that same way with
Same way with you. If I give you 10 bands, you fuck it up.
Oh, yeah.
Like I know that he might not give me 10 bands off rip.
Yeah, I'm shit. Well,
you don't think he good? No, he lose. Nah, me and him did shit for years, bro.
See, black people can't trust him. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop.
Nah, me and him did shit for years, bro. Like legal, illegal. We did shit for years, bro.
Nothing illegal.
We did shit. Whatever. we made sure we got our money back. Like it was. I mean,
Well, I just wish we would trust each other more, man. Like because. That's an amazing plan to come. I seen it on Instagram. These 5 dudes came.
Crowdfunding.
Crowdfunding. Exactly what it's called.
They do crowdfunding. You know what I'm saying? Like I said something. Whatever.
Yo, do we understand the value of the black dollar? Do we? We ever sat down and realized it?
Not as a culture, we don't. But it's amazing not to how money circulates between, and we don't even realize it.
The black dollar is like. It's amazing, like I'm not shitting on nobody. I'm not trying to talk about nobody, but what kind of kills me is like, when we make our own brands and we sell clothing, why the first thing we go to and go buy Gucci, Balenciaga? Why do we do that? Like a lot of people do that. Like let's say you're one that don't do that. You're one like you're very rare, as in the terms of a lot of people sell their clothing. They'll sell it for $50 a piece. They sell, let's say they make $1,000 in a week. They'll go buy a Balenciaga shoe with the money they just made off the black dollar.
But he used to be like that before he
Hell no.
You baked up everything, all this other type of stuff.
The bait is like American clothes. I'm not buying like no foreign European. I'm not spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on a pair of shoes.
Back about 10 years ago, that's all I wore was Louis, Gucci, all that type of shit. But I started thinking, why am I throwing my money in these people's hands when they don't do nothing for us? They don't
shit.
Put back in
Gucci put out the fucking
Gucci hates us.
the African monkeys.
The monkey face.
Yeah, with the big lips.
Bro, we still wearing
but they got Dapper Dan, so we supposed to fuck with them.
Yeah, but Dapper Dan charges $2 for a fucking hat
to put in the forefront.
And mind you, Dapper Dan would never accept
like
it.
the Democratic Party.
Shit,
Come on.
Yeah, that's another episode.
Listen, we got to do better.
So
get your credit right. That's
no disrespect to anybody that does this, because me personally, that's your money. You do what you want with it. When you push, I'm a black-owned business, right, and then everybody buys from the black-owned business, and then you throw that money into Europeans' hands to buy the Balenciaga, the Gucci, the Chrome Hearts, and all that. Like,
we gotta have a conversation. Like, who's doing? I don't even pay attention.
Doing this shit.
a lot of people do that.
I don't pay attention.
Shitting me?
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
I don't look at what
Instagram.
they be wearing.
Look at Instagram. Just scroll through. You'll see it.
They'll sell their brand, and then they'll use your money and go buy European. Would that make you fall back from buying from that brand?
I don't even notice that. I only wear my own.
It happens. It happens a lot.
Well, an all-in-one. You gotta know. Get your credit right. Get all that stuff. What they gotta know?
The value of the black dollar. We work hard for our money.
Know your worth.
Know your worth. We work hard.
Know your worth, man, and hopefully one day we can all see eye to eye as one, as a race, everything. We can all come together and be one and stop all this.
I still think we need to be separated for a couple of decades.
I don't think we need to be separated. I think
couple
we
of
all
decades.
need to come
Separate
together,
and build
man.
our wealth up. Cycle our money together.
Come together. I mean,
Come together.
so they can see the worth, and it could be like documented. This culture is worth this. This culture is worth this. This culture is worth that. Because they fucking be shitting on us, and we don't get nothing, bro. Never got our 40 acres. None of that shit. Don't get no reparations. None of that.
Yeah.
Every sport with the greatest,
Shit,
artists with the best,
Tiger Woods,
artists.
golf, tennis,
Like,
Serena
come on.
and Venus Williams. Let's go to basketball. Michael Jordan.
I don't want to say the best, but just one of.
baseball. We
Some
have
of.
We are the best in everything.
baseball. We have Barry Bonds. We have black people. Let's get back into baseball too, man. We just left it alone. We left it alone.
Softball coming soon.
Yeah, September
Yeah,
19th.
Late nights,
on a
early
good night.
mornings.
Yeah, softball coming
shout out to
soon.
Esco. Esco got that softball coming through. We can have a video on that
We have a
too.
video on that also, so stay tuned.
We all
man.
playing. We all
gonna
on
be
different
back.
teams, too, so.
My team gonna win, but I'm just
Like,
saying. I'm just saying. But yo, man, y'all just tuned in and you gotta know that TV. We
Sign out. You gotta know that. Holla at your boys in there. You're.